Hi all, today we're going to talk about a car rig to go into your car for your camera, so you can film when you're driving along, film footage through your windscreen or away from your windscreen or from the side of the car, around the wheel or things like that. This is the rig we're talking about. These are two suction cups you can buy from any hardware store. I got these in Australia from Bunnings, but in America it's probably Home Depot or something like that. So basically you just stick them on the car and suction them, and they hold about 20 kilos each. They're about $7 each, so they're not that expensive. I then bought a 2mm piece of plate pre-cut, which was just standard at the shop, about 6 inches long, and I put a hinge on each side. The hinges are 40mm by 20mm hinges or something like that. Basically I just riveted them to the plate. The reason for the hinges is so you can allow for the contour of the bonnet of the car, and I bolted them to the handle of the suction cup. In the middle I put a bolt through the bottom to a normal ball mount, which I bought on eBay for about $7 a little while ago, but actually found a use for it this time. And that allows me to, if you stick the suction cups on the side of the car for instance, you can turn that around, tighten it up and have the camera sitting up like that. So you can be on the side, the roof, the bonnet, wherever. This was made for the GoPro camera, which is a small full HD little sports camera you can buy. And this is another rig I made. This was made for, it's almost very similar, but it's got heavier plate, same distance apart. It doesn't have any hinges on this one because it needed to be stronger. It has a bigger bolt through the middle, which can actually, the plate can swivel so you can adjust it for your camera to angle that way. The camera bolts straight through here with a bit of gaffer tape on top so it doesn't scratch it. It's designed for a Canon 5D or anything like a DSLR camera. I've also put a locking bar on this side so when the handle's closed it's fixed in place. Both of them cost me about $15 to $20 each, so not very expensive. I made this for a friend for a Canon 5D because they wanted to put a 5D on top of it, but I wouldn't personally put an expensive camera on something like this. They're perfectly safe, they won't come off the car, but if you have a car accident or a stone flicks up, you're up for thousands of dollars of damage. With GoPro camera, you know, it's like nothing. You can buy replacement lenses, cases, they can even take a hit with a bat, they'll still work. So, and they're very cheap. And the footage is actually better on a GoPro than DSLR anyway, because when you put a DSLR on something like this, you get a lot of barrel roll in the lens as it goes along, which curves the edge of your footage. So the GoPros don't do that, and they're designed for something like this, and they weigh like under a kilo.